Hikers in Brazil have shared footage of what they believe to be 10-foot tall aliens.
These bloody aliens are getting all over the place, as we've just had brand new footage of these 10-foot beings that were first seen in the Miami Mall, obviously, on January 1st. Some hikers in Brazil have literally just seen the exact same 10-foot aliens that everyone was describing.
Purely by chance, I've managed to track down 3 primary witnesses who reportedly saw the live alien.
For centuries, we have been thinking if humans are the only intelligent life form living in the vast expanse of this universe, finding proof of alien existence. What some people captured in Brazil can only add to the discussion. Let's see the shocking truth behind the alien sighting.
Pior que mexe esquisito demais.
Jungles are incredibly frightening places, not just because of the wild animals, but also mysteries and strange stalkers such as this one. Just when this hiker in the thick woods thought of making his way through, started feeling uneasy, sensing he wasn't alone moments before coming face to face with this shameless stalker that was hiding in the bushes. It was there, peeking from behind the bushes, was a creepy creature watching him. It was small, scary, and had sharp features, standing perfectly still and waiting for the right moment to do something sinister. Despite being compromised, it stood its ground until probably its plan got completely shattered. This mystery stalker proceeded and quickly disappeared into the forest and didn't return, while the hiker managed to get out safely. Miami Alien.
Are those aliens walking in front of Bayside Marketplace in downtown Miami?
At the start of 2024, Miami buzzed with wild rumors about shadowy aliens at Bayside Marketplace. It began with a New Year's Day video showing police at Bayside Marina, with onlookers claiming they saw 10-foot tall shadow creatures. This sparked online speculation about proof of aliens visiting Earth. However, not everyone believed it, with some arguing it was just rowdy kids setting off fireworks. Police clarified they were dealing with troublemaking teenagers, not giant shadow aliens. Despite this, some people remained convinced that the authorities were hiding something, keeping the idea of alien visitors alive. Zombified Alienoid.
Shoot!
The highly volatile nature of such a being would undoubtedly instill terror in anyone. 2 paranormal investigators found themselves uncomfortably close to a disturbing creature resembling a zombified alien. Judging from the clip, they appeared to be hidden in a basement or pit with limited visibility, where the growling sounds of the alienoid echoed ominously. In a matter of seconds, their hiding spot was compromised, allowing them a chilling glimpse of the creature, heightening their fear and uncertainty in the face of the unknown. Snorting figure. Deep from the Australian woods, there's this spooky video making the rounds on social media. It shows a weird creature with long arms and creepy eyes. As soon as that thing spots the camera, it gives this bone-chilling scream that sends shivers down your spine. The thing's face looks all twisted, and its movements are just plain eerie. The person filming is convinced they stumbled upon something out of the ordinary lurking deep in the forest. Now, people can't agree on what it is. Some say it's one of an alien kind, while others are convinced that it might be some mutated animal, like a cryptid. And then there are those who wonder if it's something even more out there, like an alien paying Earth a visit. Unidentified aerial phenomena.
Oh, look at that! Oh, yeah, we got it.
Had enough of the typical UFO tales? Let's explore a recent sighting that breaks the mold of unidentified flying objects.
Is that one of the UAPs that we've been talking about?
I'm kind of scared of looking at this.
In the skies over Los Angeles, 2 military planes were refueling when they encountered a mysterious shiny object darting past them. Strangely, this object didn't register on radar. It could be anything. Perhaps a balloon, an alien spacecraft, or something entirely different. So, if it's not a UFO, what should we call it? NASA recently concluded a thorough investigation and introduced a new term, Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena, UAPs. While they're still unsure about the nature of these peculiar aerial events, they haven't discovered any evidence linking them to outer space. What are your thoughts on this new terminology? Abandoned city dweller. Even the bravest would seek refuge in an abandoned city if confronted by such an intriguingly shy figure. In May 2017, a group of young explorers embarked on an expedition to explore a small abandoned town near Chernobyl. As they navigated the desolate streets, cameras rolling, they witnessed an extraordinary sight. An alien-like figure materializing before swiftly vanishing after scaling a nearby wall. The sudden appearance of this otherworldly being left the explorers stunned with fear, realizing they were in the presence of something utterly foreign. Overwhelmed by the encounter, the group unanimously agreed to cut short their adventure and hastily retreat from the Eerie vicinity. Demon Land.
What is that? Is that a person?
No matter your skill, there comes a moment when you bite off more than you can chew. And this was no different. Against warnings from locals, a small team of paranormal investigators delved into an undisclosed haunted area. It was there they encountered a demon with visible wings and its minions, realizing their series of mistakes. Surrounded by the creatures, their escape seemed unlikely. Yet, through fortune or quick thinking, they managed to find a way out, narrowly evading the grasp of the malevolent entities that lurked within. Stairway Stalker. Alien or not, stalking anyone is a bad habit to get into. A couple of years ago, a man started noticing an unusual presence around his house for some time. To make sense of the ongoing events, he decided to record what was happening, and what he captured shocked him to the core. Whenever he felt the bizarre presence, he grabbed his camera, and there it was. A small, grayish figure, about the size of a child, peeking at him just outside his sliding glass door. With its almond-shaped eyes and unusual appearance, it looked just like the textbook alien we've all heard of. The man claimed to have had a close encounter with aliens, and even though the clips looked legitimate, the jury is still out on proving their authenticity. Possessed witch stranded. After delving deep into witchcraft, this witch found herself ensnared in her own sorcery. In Latin America, an exorcist and locals cornered her, trapped in an underground concrete pit, seemingly under the influence of a malevolent spirit. The exorcist commenced the challenging task of liberating her from this spiritual entanglement. Recorded just days ago, much about this encounter remains unclear, leaving a veil of mystery over the incident. Crashed visitor. In 2011, Siberia was rocked by an unexpected event, what seemed to be a UFO crash. Now, picture yourself stumbling upon the wreckage and discovering what looks like an alien creature caught in the debris. It's like something out of a science fiction movie, isn't it? That's exactly what happened, or so the footage claimed. At first, it sparked wild theories and intense debates, but soon skeptics emerged. Was it truly an extraterrestrial visitor or just a cleverly crafted hoax? The truth remains elusive, buried beneath layers of speculation and uncertainty. Fresno Walkers. At first glance, these beings might be mistaken for individuals in costumes, but a closer inspection reveals something far more unsettling. Security cameras have captured multiple instances of entities that appear to be nothing more than a pair of legs, lacking any other distinct features. These entities, later identified as Fresno Nightcrawlers, are believed by some to be extraterrestrial or paranormal in nature. It is speculated that they may conceal sharp claws beneath their leg-like appendages for hunting purposes. The first documented sighting of these creatures occurred on the streets of California in 2007, with subsequent sightings reported in the years following. Despite numerous reports, the origins and true nature of the Fresno Nightcrawlers continue to provoke debate and speculation, leaving their purpose and existence shrouded in mystery. Alien remains. Two buddies stumbled upon a mysterious deep black creature sprawled by the roadside. Initially mistaken for a common animal, a closer look revealed no resemblance to any known species. Both men, claiming expertise in wildlife, were dumbfounded, never having seen such a creature. They toyed with the notion that it might be an extraterrestrial entity fallen from the heavens, given its wing-like structure suggesting its ability to fly. Its menacing, elongated teeth sent shivers down their spines. Thankfully, they encountered it only in its lifeless state. Later, it was dispatched to a research facility for thorough analysis, adding to the intrigue surrounding their find. Walking mannequin figure. Upon viewing this footage, the most logical conclusion one would draw is that it looks very much like a mannequin figure. A security camera aimed at an alleyway recorded a perplexing scene. A mannequin lacking its torso and top, yet its lower half fully intact and clad in pants, walking past nonchalantly. Regarding its nature, explanations range from a remotely operated device to the result of ancient voodoo magic. The uncanny sight leaves observers questioning the boundaries between the ordinary and the inexplicable. Broken back figure. Encounters with mysterious figures often leave us pondering their true nature and intentions. In Puerto Rico, a man returning home after a late-night shift caught sight of a peculiar figure outside his neighbor's front door across the street. Shrouded in darkness, it appeared slim and skeletal-like, its features obscured. Knowing others might doubt his account, he swiftly captured the scene with his camera before seeking refuge inside his own home, leaving behind unanswered questions about the enigmatic presence he had encountered. Rage-hopping humanoid? Certainly, something born in water would likely navigate it more gracefully. During a low tide at a Thai beach, a beachgoer witnessed a peculiar sight. An entity aggressively flopping around. Initially mistaken for a trapped fish or bird in abandoned fishing nets, closer inspection revealed something more intriguing. Many now speculate it could be a desperate mermaid, stranded on land and struggling to return to the water. Hovering object. In this striking footage, something really strange was captured. An object seemed to hang in the sky, defying gravity in a way that made no sense at all. The clear sky gave a perfect view of the dark figure's odd floating act. As the video spread, people online couldn't help but let their imaginations run wild. Theories ranged from alien visitors to real-life superheroes. It was a mystery that got everyone buzzing and talking. Mexican alien. For skeptics dismissing the idea of aliens on Earth, here's some tangible evidence. A team of scientists unearthed a mummified alien in Peru, later presented to the Mexican Congress. Estimated to be 700 to 1,800 years old, the creature had 3 fingers and an elongated head, deviating from typical human anatomy. While historical records note tribes with elongated heads, this being's peculiar features suggest something beyond human variation. Additionally, researchers found eggs within its body, hinting at alien reproduction. This discovery raises intriguing questions and serves as a reminder of our world's mysterious nature long before our time. Walking tree monster. This could either be a very tall alien overdue for a haircut or a giant tree come to life. In June 2017, tourists in Barbados captured footage of an extraordinary sight. A colossal creature emerging from the sea. It had long limbs and a massive, bushy upper body resembling a tree, appearing to be covered in fur or plant growth, possibly branches laden with leaves. Its uncanny resemblance to a moving tree left spectators astonished. With no earthly explanation sufficient, speculation turned to the possibility of extraterrestrial origins. Orbiting Martians. In March 2021, NASA's Perseverance rover touched down on Mars with the mission of uncovering ancient signs of life, such as bacteria or DNA. During the mission, a panoramic image captured an unusual thin object hovering just 20 meters above the Martian surface. This image sparked speculation among enthusiasts and the public about potential evidence of Martian life. However, scientists quickly debunked these claims, attributing the anomaly to a camera artifact known as bad pixels. They clarified that the dark object in the sky does not actually exist and is simply a result of this common imaging issue. Roof stalker. Just when you believe you're safe from nearby stalkers, an exceptionally bizarre kind emerges. Amidst a Christmas gathering with family in Johannesburg, South Africa, a diligent member captured the festivities on camera. Suddenly, mysterious noises from the roof prompted investigation. To their astonishment, they found a tree-like entity lurking atop. Upon being spotted, it swiftly moved to the other side of the house, disappearing without a trace. Describing it as an animal or alien falls short. It resembled a sentient, mobile tree, defying conventional explanation. Troubled extraterrestrial. The surveillance camera in the backyard of this house captured something truly unsettling. A young girl was outside gathering the laundry left to dry when suddenly she froze, as if sensing an unseen presence. Everything appeared normal until she stopped abruptly, as if she had noticed something alarming. The girl quickly gathered the clothes and hurried indoors. But as she turned to glance back, a chilling entity with dark, eerie eyes emerged from a large gap in the fence. Fortunately, the girl was alert enough to take notice of it. Otherwise, one can only imagine the potential consequences. Chasing Baphomet. Encountering it would likely bring no good, given its association with dark energy. An explorer, tracking and hoping to uncover one of the Knights Templar's hidden locations, found his path intersected with what appeared to be a Baphomet figure. Initially crawling towards him, it abruptly stood up and sprinted in his direction, the clip abruptly cutting off at that moment. Such an encounter hints at ominous forces at play, underscoring the dangers lurking within the realm of the unknown. Twisted walking entity. A simple glimpse of such an entity reveals the immense risk it poses. After investigating a haunted cabin in the nearby woods, a paranormal investigator recounted an encounter with a truly terrifying creature. At first glance, it resembled a human, but its posture was grotesquely contorted, with two arms supporting its upper back. Aware of the lurking dangers, the investigator wisely kept his distance, preventing a clear look at the unsettling figure. Confronted by such an eerie presence, maintaining a safe distance was undoubtedly the wisest course of action. Gimbal UFO. A few years ago, in 2015, a group of naval pilots had an extraordinary encounter off the coast of Florida. They witnessed a spacecraft exhibiting flight maneuvers that defied conventional dynamics. It moved swiftly against winds blowing at 120 miles per hour and effortlessly rotated, displaying advanced technological capabilities.
My gosh! They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west.
But wait, doesn't this sound familiar? Indeed, these descriptions closely resemble those made by Bob Lazar back in 1989. Lazar claimed that secret government research involved extraterrestrial aircraft capable of defying gravity. At the time, few believed him. However, the striking similarities between these recent sightings and Lazar's accounts lend newfound credibility to his descriptions of alien technology, reigniting interest in the UFO phenomenon. Glowy Mystery. Imagine being at a party where pets aren't allowed, and suddenly, during a temporary power outage, you spot a pair of glowing eyes in the darkness. Well, that's exactly what happened at a party in Russia. As the venue plunged into darkness, eerie glowing eyes appeared among the crowd of party-goers. The footage captured only one set of luminous eyes, but witnesses claimed that many guests displayed this strange phenomenon. This unusual event sparked a frenzy of conspiracy theories online. Some suggested that the guests might have extraterrestrial origins, while others speculated about biotechnological experiments aimed at preserving youth and vitality. Whatever the reason behind it, the sight must have been incredibly spooky. Aerial display. On a dark night in Melbourne, something completely unexpected unfolded. The ground began to tremble beneath their feet, and the sky above showcased a peculiar array of lights, resembling something straight out of a UFO sighting. This left the residents feeling as though the apocalypse had arrived. Soon, social media platforms were flooded with photos and videos, as everyone speculated that aliens had descended upon the city. However, The truth turned out to be quite different. Melbourne authorities clarified that the strange display of lights was, in fact, space junk re-entering the Earth's atmosphere. It served as a stark reminder of just how far our discarded debris can travel in the vastness of space. Flying humanoid. A man living near a Californian airport captured something intriguing on video. A peculiar, human-like figure descending from the sky, which he dubbed as Jesus. Since the video surfaced online, it has ignited curiosity among viewers eager to decipher its meaning. Some claim to have witnessed similar phenomena before, with reports of children becoming fearful after encountering flying humanoid figures. While some speculate it could be a drone or another flying object, the location near the airport rules out such possibilities. The mystery persists, leaving residents in the area as perplexed as ever, suggesting that our world might be in such turmoil that even Jesus himself might consider a visit to set us straight. Translucent figure. On November 1st, 2022, Corey Fletcher, a retired truck driver from Pierce, Minnesota, made a perplexing discovery after his dog started barking non-stop. After thoroughly searching his property and finding nothing unusual, he decided to review the footage from his home security camera. To his amazement, the footage revealed a bizarre, translucent white figure gliding past his house. A sight he hadn't personally witnessed, but one his vigilant dog seemed to have sensed. This eerie sighting left him deeply unsettled, unable to explain what his camera had captured. Tadpole UFO. A few years ago, residents of Mannequin County, China, were treated to a truly astonishing sight. In the sky above, a massive object resembling a tadpole was observed moving steadily through the air. Its peculiar shape immediately piqued the curiosity of onlookers, leaving them puzzled and wondering about the origins of this extraordinary phenomenon. Was it perhaps a visit from the unknown in a new type of vehicle, or simply an unusual atmospheric occurrence? The question lingered, unanswered, as the mystery of the giant object in the sky remained unsettled. Blue visitor. In the village of Pachacamac in Peru, Anthony Choi, an experienced UFO investigator, was out with his team on one of their usual hunts for strange sightings. As Choi's camera rolled, they captured something truly surreal. A glowing blue figure walking right down the middle of the road. It stopped in the path of an oncoming truck, its luminous form shimmering in the darkness. Then, the unbelievable happened. Another truck approached and went right through the figure. Seconds later, it vanished into thin air, leaving the team stunned. Some skeptics suggested it could have been a person wearing fluorescent clothing, but the fact that a truck passed through it debunked that theory. The true identity of the figure remains a mystery, marking just the beginning of Choi and his team's journey into the unknown. UFO or balloon? In sunny South Florida, people got quite a show when a mysterious sight appeared in the sky. A weird floating thing, moving around all gracefully. Some whispered about aliens, but the truth was way cooler. Turns out, it was no spaceship but a super cool balloon made by a space company. Instead of little green men, this balloon was all about giving people the thrill of a lifetime. Yup, it's all about space tourism, taking people up high for an out-of-this-world experience. So, while it wasn't an alien invasion, it sure got everyone dreaming about what's out there beyond our little blue planet. And who knows, maybe one day we'll all be floating up there too, exploring the stars. Alien Day Out. Standing out amidst the bustling New York market and public transport was an unusually pale boy. He drew the attention of locals with his entirely black eyes, large bald head and lack of ears, giving the impression he had descended from another world. What caught people's eyes the most was his shirt, emblazoned with the message, "Love your mother," accompanied by a logo of the Earth. Was it just a coincidence, or was he intentionally conveying a message about saving the environment? The questions persist. Was he an alien, or was it all just a well-orchestrated prank? Phonetic lights. On April 16, 2023, residents of Taiwan were treated to a perplexing sight in the night sky. A mesmerizing display of lights, resembling a series of luminescent orbs, hung suspended in the darkness. Their ethereal glow stood out starkly against the backdrop of the night sky. Arranged in an unconventional formation, these lights sparked a sense of curiosity among onlookers about their origin and meaning. Viewers speculated about the possibility of extraterrestrial life, igniting discussions and theories within the global community of sky watchers and UFO enthusiasts. Weird Organism. Mars has just served up a mystery that's leaving Earth scratching its collective head. NASA's Perseverance rover stumbled upon something utterly bizarre, a stringy object chilling in the Martian sand. The photo, snapped on July 12, 2022, reveals a peculiar object nestled between Martian rocks. And let me tell you, it looks like a bundle of strings. Perseverance even threw in a second snapshot to give us a sense of scale. It's right there, beneath the rover's wheels. But here's the kicker. Doesn't it look like a dried-up version of one of those weird-looking alien creatures you see in sci-fi movies? The tentacles, the main body, it's enough to give anyone the creeps. So, either Mars has a pasta factory we didn't know about, or alien organisms are already wandering on our planet. Meteorite. Last Christmas, Mars received an unexpected gift, a meteor impact that shook the red planet. NASA's InSight lander detected the seismic activity, puzzling scientists about its origin. Thanks to the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, we now have images of the impressive impact crater, spanning roughly 2 city blocks wide, making it the largest new crater on Mars. This massive crater is over 10 times heftier than the average Martian pothole. But that's not all. NASA also spotted a boulder-sized block of water ice around the crater. Previously, Martian water ice was found mainly near the poles. But this discovery brings H2O closer to future explorers, hinting at a potential water source for human needs and rocket fuel. This meteoric marvel bodes well for our future Martian adventures. Creature plant. Among all the plant life one might encounter, this particular specimen is likely to send shivers down your spine. A recent Instagram upload reveals an intimidating creature lying amidst beach rocks. It possesses several limbs or tentacles, each adorned with bushy ends, seemingly capturing plankton or small prey to feed on. These captured organisms are drawn into its central opening, where the creature consumes them. Despite its sinister appearance, the true nature of this enigmatic plant remains unidentified, leaving observers to wonder about its origins and purpose. Alien spacecraft. A recent discovery on the Martian surface by a Mars helicopter has unearthed a bit of otherworldly wreckage. But before delving into extraterrestrial mysteries, let's examine what was actually found. These intriguing images, captured in April of 2022, depict what appears to be remnants of an alien encounter. The spacecraft, while possessing a circular shape, seems to be in less than perfect condition, making it challenging to decipher its original appearance. It's amusing to consider that even aliens might experience less than ideal landings. After all, humans haven't always had smooth touchdowns either. However, the truth behind the wreckage is far less sensational. Humans are, in fact, responsible for it. Where there's pollution, there you'll find humans, as the saying goes. This wreckage is a result of the Perseverance rover and Ingenuity's touchdown in 2021. The debris comprises part of the back shell, a crucial component designed to shield the rover and helicopter during their dramatic entry into Mars' thin atmosphere. Among the wreckage lies a 70-foot wide parachute, still attached to the back shell, aiding in the deceleration of the descent. Considering the extreme conditions and staggering speeds, nearly 12,500 miles per hour, that vehicles encounter during entry into Mars' atmosphere, the fact that Ingenuity has exceeded its expected performance is truly remarkable. Now, it's time for today's open discussion. What you're witnessing is the latest alien sighting, making 2024 quite the year for extraterrestrial encounters. Take this recent one, for example. Earlier this year, a strange figure was spotted on a secluded hill in Brazil, sparking a frenzy online. A group of friends stumbled upon these towering humanoid creatures, standing at a whopping 10 feet tall. Their presence was eerie and mysterious, sending chills down the spines of those who saw them. In broad daylight, these towering beings were seen walking along the trail and then ominously standing atop the hill. The internet wasted no time in spinning theories. Some believed them to be extraterrestrial visitors, here for an unexpected visit, while others argued they could simply be hikers filmed from a tricky angle. But after the Miami incident, it's hard to ignore the possibility that our planet has become a hotspot for these otherworldly beings. Don't forget to share your thoughts. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.